Well, there are sayings that you've heard of, and sayings that you say, and sayings that have been around for 100 years. Some are philosophical, some are funny in a way, then there's others that will bring you right to tears. It's a great life if you don't weaken. That's what old Gale was always speaking, and I could hear him at the crack of morning light. If you play with fire, you'll wet the bed. That's what my mother always said, but somehow I just don't think that's exactly right. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Oh, that's old Alan's claim to glory, and it applies to every story that he shared. Ex-wife for sale, take over payments. That was Dennis's famous statement. Somehow I just don't think he exactly cared. Keep a leg in each side and your mind in the middle. Well, to most folks, this is a riddle, but if you've been there, you know just what it means. If you're going to be lazy, you got to be smart. Oh, that's what my dad would say to me. Either that or you ain't worth a hill of beans. I think he might be just a bit too overeducated for his intelligence. Oh, that's one I like to use, but I must admit I stole it years ago. But then there's my old buddy Darren. He's got one he's fond of sharing. Never say whoa on a hard pull. Have you heard the story of old Missouri Bill? It happened on the Powder River. It's flowing still. See, he was pushing cattle, and by God, he was pushing his luck. Well, he finally got the cattle into town, and he hollered out something that went world round. He fired in the air, and he hollered, "Let her buck." Well, the smoke was billowing and mighty thick as my old man was cooking some steaks across the pit. Smoke so thick that I could hardly see the sun. Then he looked at me and gave a grin and wiped that soot from off his chin and said, "When she's burnt, she's cooking, and when she's black, she's done." But the best saying comes from old Uncle Bill. It's when you get bucked off and you take a spill. See, it can be applied to almost any everyday cowboy disaster. See, when you're lying in the mud flat on your face and you finally crawl to your knees, at this point, you've got a right to say. Now, wouldn't that just about solidify the testicles off a brass anthropoid in the middle of a hailstorm in downtown Broken Bow, Nebraska?